Lyndon, who plays Sheriff Stilinski. Lyndon Ashby is literally one of the coolest professional people I've ever met. He's a surfer. He's one of the most laid-back dudes I've ever met, and I love him a lot.
Johnny Cage from Mortal Kombat. The sheriff will definitely be part of next season, and one of the interesting things about him, and one of the cool things is he has such a great relationship with Stiles. I love playing that out in the series. I'm a child of a single parent myself. My mother raised 3 boys all by herself before getting remarried, but I love the fact that they're there to support each other, and they've got this incredible bond. So what you're going to see is a little bit of conflict arising, whether Stiles can let his father in on the secret, and whether it's safer for him this season to know everything, or safer to keep him in the dark. So you're going to have that question raised.
The relationship, it doesn't mean a lot to me. I love my mom, so.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Actually, before we take, I do want to address, you've mentioned so much of your own life has been put into the show. What part of you is reflected in Scott?
In Scott? I think very likely the optimism, the need to try to look out for everyone, and sometimes the naive belief that you can make everyone happy. I think that's where Scott sometimes stumbles, and that's where he has to learn. And much of his arc this season is becoming a leader and learning that there may be casualties, and learning that he has to sometimes fight for the right thing, which may not be the best thing for everyone.
That's a good question.
Hi.
Hi.
I feel like we're conducting time over there, but sorry. Okay. So with Colton leaving, are we going to be able to see any resolution to the blue-eyed beta plot?
The blue eyes. Yes. That is. How do I say this without being too spoilery? There's a reason for blue eyes, and it has nothing to do with DNA or genetics. I don't really like to get into the whole genetic side of the show. We want to keep it in the world of the supernatural, the mythical and mystical. But there's definitely a reason why a werewolf has blue eyes, and you're going to find that out probably within the flashback episode.
Thank you.
And why Derek has blue eyes.
Is the whole episode a flashback?
We haven't written it yet.
Yeah, was that week off?
No.
Hi, I have another question for Jessica, because I love you too. I think that one thing you do really well in the show is make very true characters. It feels very real, and one area I think that's especially prevalent is with the adults, and I think you do a really good job of them being real characters. It's not like Sheriff Stilinski is just there to be go to bed, Stiles, do your homework. It's they're real people, all of them. I just wonder if that's something you did intentionally, because I feel like a lot of shows, especially when targeted to the younger audience, don't have the adults being legitimate characters of their own.
Oh, absolutely intentional. We try to make all of our characters well-rounded, but I'm actually inspired by the Harry Potter movies and books. I love the kids, but I love the adult characters in those movies and books just as much. So we really wanted to do that in this show. I wanted to make you love Melissa and Stilinski and Argent. I wanted to make them as fully dimensional as possible, and they're going to have great roles to come.
And to go back to the reverse of the last question.
Stilinski's first name is Sheriff.